been a while. The past quarter has been the most academically hectic quarter of my life, and I literally just had negative motivation when it came to filming, so I really do apologize for that. But what better way to finish off the year than to review the highly anticipated Yum Boujee Marshmallow by Kayali. This is their newest fragrance release, and I finally got my hands on it, and I am going to give you guys the inside scoop. But on that note, I'm hoping everyone had a very Merry Christmas and a happy holiday no matter what you celebrate this time of year. If you haven't yet subscribed yet, make sure to do so, and if you're coming back, thank you as always for supporting me. It means so much to me, so thank you. Let's just get straight into the review. The key notes on this are going to be freesia, strawberry, pink marshmallow, creamy coconut, whipped vanilla, and pink musk. There are actually a ton more notes listed on Fragrantica, so I'm just gonna put a picture right here. These are like the main notes and are pretty much what you're gonna be smelling. So yeah, I'm gonna be spraying it on a test strip as well as my skin, because I really do want to give the most comprehensive review that I can, even though I've only had it for a few days. I've been like wearing it nonstop though, and I think I have compiled enough thoughts for me to finally sit down and make a full review on this fragrance. I think that if there is such thing as a love at first sniff perfume, this would be it. This is incredibly gourmand, so delicious and edible. This time around, I really think that Kayali was able to follow through with the kind of notes that they were advertising. If you had seen any of like the promotional material prior to its release, they were uploading a lot of videos of like, you know, people in a diner and like pink strawberry milkshakes and like marshmallows. I think that those really truly do capture how this fragrance smells. It's just delicious. Like, it smells incredible. So yes, the marshmallow is really the star of the show in this fragrance. But I would say, especially in the opening, just as much as there is this really sweet, yummy marshmallow, there's also a very prominent like strawberry milk note. It really just smells like strawberry Nesquik. Like when I smelled it for the first time, I was like, oh yep, that like smells like strawberry Nesquik or a strawberry milkshake, but like in the best way possible. I absolutely love strawberry milk. Like, it is one of my favorite drinks ever, probably. And I think this does a really good job of capturing the lactonic creaminess with that sweet fruity strawberry. And what I really like about this scent is that it's not like an obnoxiously artificial strawberry that like you would find in like one of those old strawberry candies, or just like a fake kind of strawberry scent. Like, it really, I don't know how to describe it, but it's a very like elevated kind of candy strawberry scent that I enjoy. This fragrance really reminds me of these pillowy Asian dessert snacks, just like literally like strawberry marshmallows. I think they have like strawberry cream or whatever filling inside of the marshmallow, and it's just super puffy, sweet, delicious. It also smells like those marshmallows that are like pastel yellow, pink, and blue, and then they're kind of like in twists. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know, I'll put a picture up. As the fragrance starts to dry down a little bit, it kind of loses the strawberry milk feel that it has. It becomes more of just like a sweet marshmallow scent. When I first sprayed this fragrance, I wasn't like immediately blown away, and it's not because I didn't love how it smelled. It really just smelled like exactly the way that I expected it to smell like. Like, it just smells like that delicious strawberry milkshake with marshmallows that Kayali has been promoting. Like, that's pretty much what you get in a bottle. And it's delightful, but it's predictable, and that can be a very good thing. Like, personally, I am very happy with that because it smells so delicious. So yeah, I hope I was able to paint a decent picture of what this fragrance smells like. Let's get into the rating portion. For presentation, let's start off with the box. So as many of you know, Kayali changed their fragrance boxes. I hate it. I'm sorry. Like, I must be blunt. I don't think I will ever prefer this kind of a box over the original. And I know it's like something that the brand couldn't control. Like, I think they mentioned they were having some sort of like supply chain issues, and like they just could not package their fragrances in the same boxes anymore. And also, I don't have one with me in person right now, but I'm gonna put a picture up of what the old boxes look like if you have never seen them. But they're made out of this like really like thick cardboardy like material, but like the way that the box opens and envelops the perfume is just so unique and special, and it feels so luxurious and like very meticulously like planned. Like someone or like a team really was intentional with how they made the box, and yeah, the presentation was just so lovely. And now we just have a box. Like it's just a rectangle, which it's not like a bad quality box by any means, but it just has like kind of like an indented print of the bottle on the front here. And then, yeah, it's just a box and there's not really much to be said about it. As for the bottle, so personally, I did not like the bottle for Yum Pistachio Gelato because I don't know, I just didn't like the green. I didn't think the green felt the best with this kind of a matte glass material. And this is like kind of a spoiler for the video that's gonna be coming next, but usually, actually, I guess this one's kind of an exception as well because usually their bottles are just like clear, but this one is kind of like slightly opaque and like pearly iridescent, but this one is like pretty much completely opaque. It's just see-through enough that you can see how much fragrance is left. I think that the pink color works a lot better with this one. Yeah, it's just very cute. The bottle has definitely grown on me. I never really was a huge fan of the Kayali bottles because, I mean, they were just like all the same thing. They're just octagons with words and a diamond cap that's made out of plastic. But yeah, it's definitely grown on me. I think presentation, bottle-wise, is really beautiful, really adorable. I think that this would sit very nicely on any vanity or collection box. Unfortunately, really major downgrade, and I think that's kind of the popular opinion. Now let's talk about the scent. I don't think this is the type of scent that is going to wow anyone. More so, it's kind of like you smell it and you're like, oh my god, that smells really yummy. That's the kind of fragrance that it is. It doesn't really have this super out there wow factor, but I'm okay with that. Like, it's very predictable as a smell, but it's predictably very delicious. And I just like love this kind of scent DNA. It does feel very young because it is really heavy on the theme of light, fluffy pink marshmallows and milkshakes. So this is definitely nothing that screams class and maturity, but I don't think that this is excessively juvenile as well. Yeah, I don't think any sort of fragrance mist or body mist, so just like a cheaper product, would be able to achieve this kind of smell, because it does feel a little bit elevated. It just has this very fluffy lightness that makes it so delicately sweet and really, really yummy. All of this is to say, I really, really like this scent, and I would definitely recommend it to anyone who likes strawberry candy kinds of scents. Here's where this review is going to be taking more of a negative turn. Let's talk about performance. I have worn this fragrance multiple times every day now for the past few days, and on me, this fragrance lasts 2 to 3 hours. After that 2 to 3 hour mark, it is pretty much indistinguishable, like on my wrist, from any other sweet marshmallowy fragrance. Like, it really just completely loses its character and identity as a fragrance very, very early on, and that is definitely not a good thing when it comes to performance. Here is my gripe with the performance and kind of how it ties into the whole promotion of the product. The full name of this perfume is actually Yum Boujee Marshmallow 81 Intense. So this, like Yum Pistachio Gelato, is an intense perfume. And I think that that is very misleading because there is nothing about this fragrance that is intense. It is not intense in terms of projection, it's not intense in terms of longevity. So it's like, why even call it intense? The answer is because it sells better. If you like slap the word intense on something, it makes it sound more appealing. Like, this is a really strong perfume that's gonna like last all day, be really good value for your money. And that kind of gets on my nerves because it is not intense. When I purchase an intense version of a perfume, I'm expecting the only one intense, Libra Intense, Givenchy L'Interdit Intense. Those are perfumes that actually have the performance of the fragrance really, really enhanced, but this is honestly like significantly weaker than even the other Kayali fragrances. I feel like Kayali does this all the time, is that they take a bunch of popular buzzwords and just slaps it into the fragrance name so that it sells better. They have previously done this with Yum Pistachio Gelato, ads where they promoted it as being this delicious, creamy, lactonic, milky pistachio gelato. But to me and many other noses, it smells like grass and herbs and lemon with like a little bit of pistachio. This time around, it actually does smell like the delicious strawberry milkshake and marshmallows that they're promoting it as, but the performance of it is just really, really poor. At least on my skin, it just does not, it smells like fantastic on my skin and it wears really beautifully when it can be detected, but unfortunately it just does not last a very long time at all. If I want this scent to linger, I do have to reapply throughout the day, but it is, by my standard, a pretty expensive perfume, and so I just don't really feel too good about like constantly spraying it, especially with scents that I really like, and this is one of them because it smells so good. I like to go through them more slowly and kind of cherish the juice so that I don't have to like go out and buy more, because that's like money that I can be spending on new perfumes, you know what I mean? I also wanted to mention the Boujee Marshmallow that they put in the name of this fragrance. Again, at least to my nose, there's really nothing about this fragrance that is bougie. It doesn't exude richness or luxury in any way. It's just a sweet marshmallow fragrance. It does feel a little bit elevated, but this is definitely not a fragrance that I would classify as bougie, and so I really feel like they just took the word bougie and slapped it on there because, you know, a marshmallow fragrance might not sell that well, but a bougie marshmallow fragrance, that is gonna really get our numbers up. So yeah, if you like read the title of this fragrance and you're expecting something that smells very opulent, you're not gonna get that with this fragrance. And that's fine because that's not like the kind of quality that I'm looking for in a fragrance that is as gourmand as this one is, but I just wish that they had described it in a different way in its name. Overall, it is kind of my opinion that Kayali as a brand has a lot of deceptive or at least questionable marketing that doesn't really reflect how their products are. I just don't think that it has a lot of integrity, and to me, it is a little bit deceptive, a little bit misleading, and that is just kind of shitty when you're selling a $138 perfume. That's gonna pretty much wrap up my review, rating, and little rant about Kayali as a brand and their marketing tactics. Yeah, definitely let me know if you smell this fragrance. It's been super, super hyped up, and I really think for good reason because it smells so good, so delicious. Please let me know if you have smelled this fragrance. I'm definitely curious to know other people's thoughts. I think currently the opinion of this fragrance is really overwhelmingly positive, and it's kind of as I expected it to be because it smells really delicious. It has really good reviews right now on Fragrantica. I think the main downside is the performance, as I was mentioning. But yeah, let me know how you like the new Kayali Yum Boujee Marshmallow. Thank you all so much for watching. I really wanted to get another video uploaded before the year ended because it has been almost like 2 months now since I've last posted a video, and that is...
I'm sorry.
Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe. I'm wishing everyone happy holidays and a fantastic new year, and I'm so excited to see what kind of fragrances 2025 brings us. And that's gonna be it for me today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all very soon.